Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Snow, the only D&D campaign on YouTube with Pokemon. Yeah, I'm positive. I'm your host, the Gold Crow, and with me I have four of my wonderful friends with me. One of which will 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 recap what happened last time.
Yeah, last time we picked up where we left off with the Golden Gala, which, uh, for further context, is a party we were invited to by the Deuterium Corporation's CEO, Voss. And so we started up with the dance after Malcolm had done all of his punch out stuff. And so during the dance, we decided to go and look after a couple of people. For Proteus, he went after the Scrafty that was doing seemingly a handoff with the Gardevoir, who was the singer of this dance. And so he danced over with Ivy, and then during a break, got him angry, so that way Proteus could get close enough to steal the ruby from him and replace it with a counterfeit. And then uh, we then move over to uh, Gorvin, who was following an Illumise to the bathroom, who was trying to flush down a suspicious gem. And so he eventually cleared him out, and no sooner than he did that, a bunch of elementals started showing up and smashing the place up, and they were one water elemental down after his efforts. And then, yeah, yes, it was set as a Volbeat first set. It's both.
It's both.
It's both. And so once the fighting, oh, I guess just before this happened, we did speak with Voss and came to a deal with him where he would be allowed to send Hresvelger and Needhugger with us to the ice continent, and we would go and hunt down Wolverick, so that way he could more or less make a PR stunt out of it, with us being able to keep Wolverick from making the MDRA and Hallowed Flames come after Ditherum. Um, and so now that everything's going to crap, Voss wants to just leave the premises, and Venitus, who is disguised as Jasper, wants to kill him because if an Earth Elemental's punching him in the face, why not? And so there's a big old fight. Proteus ended up saving, I think, 4 people. One of them was one of our own party members. He saved the Scrafty, the Gardevoir, and he also saved Voss's younger brother, he is named Lowen, and we then had our escape route because there was too many druids breaking into the place, and we got out. If anyone else has like cool thing you did during that fight you want to say, feel free.
Nick Vortex Warp like a bunch of people out.
You mean Dimension Door?
Right, Dimension Door. I always get those two mixed up for some weird reason.
Malcolm footstooled off the top of a earth elemental.
Dante made use of circle magic to have the professors help him with banishing and one of the elementals.
Yeah, the fire one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So after all that, we went back home, got a long rest in and a couple like new abilities, and then we found Lowen at our door, who said not to trust Voss, and we're about to have a meeting with all of our friends to discuss the plans we had made with Voss earlier. Thus, the intrigue is high.
Yes, and you all have leveled up since then, and let's go down the rundown of what you've got as level 10 characters, starting with you, Proteus.
Yeah, so I picked up Inspiring Leader, so every short rest we get more or less our level +2 of temporary hit points. So we all have that currently.
Ah. What's the justification of picking up Inspiring Leader?
It's kind of because of what Proteus was already doing. He was coordinating like everyone coming together today. He's trying to coordinate everyone going to the ice continent. He kind of spearheaded talking to Voss and planned it out. And so I actually kind of think he's inadvertently kind of taking up that role.
And you're still at level 4 spells max right now?
I think so. Yeah, level 9 wizard is next level.
Okay.
So it's still level 4.
And
I picked up a couple spells, but
any notable
nothing
pickups?
I'm like, the notable pickups is going to be Zone of Invisibility. That's kind of the big one, and yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what that does when it becomes pertinent. It's a homebrew spell, but the viewers, if they're not familiar with it, we'll see what that does. All right, Dante, what's going on with you?
Yep. So mine was pretty simple, mostly just ASI level for me due to the multi-class. So level 8 cleric.
Same with Proteus.
So yep, same as Proteus, kind of in that level 8 spot. So I got pretty basic one, which is just resilient and con. So kind of just after all the fights have been going, after all, I really did look. I genuinely looked for other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. But really, it's just Dante kind of hardening his resolve, especially with all the stuff that's been going on and knowing he needs to be able to keep his spells going, especially like whether it's Spirit Guardians or Banishment, which was a major concern with the last fight.
And I know you just have everything at your disposal, but
yeah,
I think you just got another.
It's just another
slot.
4th level.
Yeah.
So nothing really changes in that regard.
Yeah.
So I can't really say there's too much of been looking at with spell lists. It's been a mess ever since the Gala.
Yeah. And with Malcolm, what did Malcolm get? Actually, I know what Malcolm got. Why don't you tell me?
Malcolm got another weapon mastery, which currently is under the glaive, whatever you want to call it. Yes, and he got a subclass feature in the form of unstable backlash, which means when he gets hit, he can or fails a saving throw, he can choose to explode again and get a new wild magic ability.
Yeah, I feel like this is where this kind of subclass kind of turns on a bit, because it's the infrequency of just a bunch of stuff happening because of it.
And then you can just keep trying for the one you want.
Yeah.
And then at level 14, it gets that much better.
It fits with the properties of what happens with the meteor too. Yeah. And what's the HP forecast looking like?
125 HP.
Yeah, not bad.
You mean effectively 137?
Yeah.
And last but not least, what is Nicholas getting with this 10th level?
Aside, Nicholas is getting whatever the the ability name. Nicholas is getting everyone's spells list. That's what it's getting.
Magical secrets.
Magical secrets. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nick is getting magical secrets, which means he is no longer stuck on the bard spell list and basically has everything except for I think like warlock and sorcerer. and paladin, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Nick could basically just get whatever spells he wants. Of course, he still has to, get them because he can't exactly replace the spells like Dante can. But
Yeah. Did you so you gain one every level and you replace no. Well, you get a new prepared one and you could replace one.
yep.
Did you do a shuffle around with like that magical secrets with this level up?
Yep, he changed Font of Moonlight to Conjure Minor Elementals, and he gained Sonatic Static.
Ah.
I guess Conjure Minor Elementals is like, well, those elementals were kind of a problem for us, but hey, maybe I can use them for my own benefit.
Yeah, smaller ones that I guess the way the spell is flavored, they just kind of flitter around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, excellent. And I'm also gonna give I think you already have it, heroic inspiration to Proteus again for saving 4 people. So
I used it last time, so I do have room for it.
well, there you go. Let me you all saved people, but he saved people who were about to die.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely deserves it.
Yeah.
The number of close calls just...
Yeah. So we bring you back to your manor where you've retreated to. With the arrival of Lowen, so was another letter from the university was also kind of in your mailbox. Skipper didn't seem to get it for you.
Right.
But you probably see it sticking out and you can grab it as you invite him in.
Yeah, Malcolm grabs it as he comes in.
Yeah, it's actually more of like a box from it's like it's a box.
A box.
Package.
Okay.
All right.
It's a box. I've always wanted a box. We can sit in it.
It's a small.
I was
box.
about to say none of us are cats, but actually Nick's a cat, so never mind.
Tiny.
Yeah, and you invite Lowen in. He says to you, "Is there somewhere perhaps we could maybe discuss things?"
More privately.
Yes.
There's the
Yeah.
panic room, or what is it called?
Well, there's always the basement too.
Basement would definitely be out of sight.
Well, he's
That's
saying
a
this
big
because you're
concern.
just in a doorway.
Right.
Yeah,
Dining
so
room.
I'm
There's
just-
more chairs.
Yes. Show me there.
Malcolm will lead him there.
And you.
Yeah, I guess we're about to have a big giant meeting, so
Yeah.
that is the place for big giant meeting.
Have you
And then,
have you informed the rest of the? You did 2 people overnight, I believe.
I'm like, we used far screen on
I think it was
I
Polly.
believe we did it on Rebecca and we did it on Polly, and we told Polly to go tell
Kira.
Kira.
All right.
Otherwise, I think we were going to
Rebecca,
tell
Rebecca.
Ivy to tell Anna at some point in time, but I don't think we got around to doing that quite yet.
Yeah, because this is like almost immediately in the morning.
This is
Like,
the day after.
yeah.
Yeah.
When did you tell them to show up?
I'm like, they're probably like an hour from now. Like realistically, they're probably getting up around the same time, so it's
Yeah.
probably just like get up time plus transit time.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, with that in
So,
mind, he is now in
yeah.
your dining room.
Proteus, you know what to do.
Yeah, I will cast Zone of Discretion.
For good measure, I'm gonna go close the blinds.
I wish to discuss with you what transpired last night.
Yeah, it's a lot, kid, but
A lot
all right.
happens, yes.
I would appreciate if you didn't call me kid. They just find it a little condescending.
Your name's Lohan, right?
Lowen.
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 Yes.
Okay.
All right, Lone.
You
Fair's fair.
had a discussion with my brother last night. I was not invited in that conversation, but I know it pertained to going to the ice continent, didn't it?
Malcolm
Right.
nods.
Yes.
Yep.
Because my brother is preparing preparations for representatives of abolition to go with a party to the ice continent, and I suspect I've put together you are probably that party.
Us
Yep,
plus
that's-
a few others that we're planning to also bring with us.
Then I think it is imperative you do not listen to anything my brother says and do not take up this offer.
Is he planning
knew-
on sabotaging the ship to create a scene or something?
I know I am not ignorant to my brother's activities as the president of Detherum.
We're already fairly familiar with and have a gist of what he's done.
Yes, and that is why going to the ice continent under on his terms is a bad idea. You guys will not live. You will be
Lone.
used and then tossed out because you will be seen as a loose end.
We
We kind of figured that. We just needed to get there, and after that, we were hoping to find a way out.
the whole thing is very turncoat and double crossy, but he
And
doesn't exactly trust us. We are very aware that he's got other motives, but the other options aren't exactly great. We have no other really good method of reaching the ice continent, and we have very good reasons to be going there.
I know a lot of what my brother's atrocities stem from what's happening on the ice continent, and to my knowledge I don't know what's happening there, but it involves other factions such as the MDRA and the Hallowed Flames, and even abolition are up to something there, and my brother wishes to stoke the flames of conflict that are happening there to further his agenda. And unlike those other, well, the Hallowed Flames and the MDRA, there are no edicts kept in as a lock to what he's able to do. He will use fear of what the MDRA and Hallowed Flames are capable of to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the edicts are in place to stop Monoborn from doing that very thing. But he knows this, and well, I can only sense disaster coming from what's happening on the ice continent. What are your motives for going there?
Well, someone has a similar idea to him that is just running around and preparing to do whatever the heck he wants.
And who would that be?
Specifically, prior professors of the university, someone who's now turned and decided to potentially find methods that would require the edicts themselves to be rewritten. We're talking body replacement.
He was one of the teachers at the school. I don't know if you knew about him, Professor Wolverick.
Yes, Wolverick.
And he was working with some blue guy that was a Manaborn. So we've got mad scientist and a mad Manaborn working together.
Necromancer and someone trying to potentially become Manaborn.
That might be a related, a problem in itself. But the reason I ask is I wish to dispel what is happening, whatever is happening on the ice continent through diplomacy.
And so you want to get there yourself, is what you're saying?
Yes, but my brother would never let me do it.
So, what are your thoughts or plans to make that happen then? It seems like you are asking to join us, but you're also asking us to not use the methods we had procured to get there ourselves. So what is it you're proposing?
Before we get to that, though, I do want to point out our main methods of travel in the first place were just anything related to that airship. It's kind of as obvious as it is. It's really the only best way of getting there without loose ends. Granted, I know we've just effectively taken a deal with Voss.
Well, I don't have the means of... I do have the credentials of getting through, getting into the hangar, but beyond that, I don't have any means of... I know how the place works, but we'd need far more than 5 people to take it ourselves.
Well, I can count at least, let's see, 4 more. Potentially 5, but I doubt that she's going to be as interested. We were already discussing one of the people we'd considered.
Because, believe it or not, I think that paper-thin, bogus speech my brother made at the beginning of the ball was what Ethereum should stand for. We should stand to innovate and be the best that we as a species can be. Not use it as an ends justification for martial law.
Project Horizon.
Yes, Project Horizon. That is exactly which I don't want to happen.
All right, let's say we change our plans a little. How many do you think we'd need to use that airship?
At least 8.
With us, it's 5, and then I can count. We've got 2 potentially from the apothecary and a med student who was aware of our plans.
We have 8 easily enough. Getting everyone inside That's
That's
where
the
things
biggest
get
concern.
tricky.
There's listen, you've got only two choices here. You don't trust me and go under my brother's terms, or we take it.
You
Well,
clearly have reasons of your own wanting to go there, so
you might have to stick around for a bit then, because you won't be the only one involved with that decision. We need 8 people, and they have their right to have a say in this.
And what I find curious is if you even trust me or not, considering who I am.
Well, I do.
It's on my end. How much I trust you is you're not your brother, so
you don't
I'll
speak
leave
the
it up to
same.
you. I'll leave it up to you to eventually show how much I do or don't trust you.
But he could
You
have
don't speak in the same bold-faced, very his direct, almost not even underhanded threats, but
Don't get me wrong, I love my brother. But and it's something I can't. I know he's what he's done, but he's still my brother. But I have, and despite me not being the president, I have a vision of how the Ethereum Corporation should conduct itself and move forward. And I can't really do that being just an heir. I probably won't ever see it.
I
Never
think
say
you'll-
never.
I think you're going to lose your rights of heirship by stealing an airship.
Perhaps, but
You know that ain't what Voss is gonna tell everyone. He's gonna say we kidnapped him, and then that we're gonna be on the whole.
Well, I carry nothing on me. You can search me if you want. I am not under any beguilement from any arcane spell. I come here as myself, Lowen Voss, to make this plea to perhaps better the world.
Is it still already left in the morning that we could, like, theoretically be preparing spells? Because
Yeah,
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Well, I can think of one method if you'll willingly subject yourself to it.
Well, I can also think of ways to cover ourselves if we choose to trust you. I can allow you the means of leaving behind a record where people will know that you came with us willingly.
Well, I was about to suggest you take me as a hostage, and that might be a easier way in.
That is one thing. Just as much as I already trust you, but I don't know if anyone else has their doubts. Just to air any potential doubts, I could cast Zone of Truth and
Yes, a popular one amongst Silent Flame. But I would subject myself to that.
I suppose at the very least that'll establish trust, so may as well get the formalities out of the way before we bring everyone here and fully discuss plans.
The ultimate interrogation combo: zone of discretion, zone of truth.
So you're saying we must wait till more of your compatriots arrive?
not for the initial questions. Just
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, it might be a good idea to have everyone here just so that they can also see the zone of truth, so they know they can trust him.
either one is fine. I don't mind vouching for you regardless after the words. Though, if you'd rather, since we'll be meeting everyone anyways,
Well,
I'll let you make that decision.
I am in your home. I will follow your rules.
I'd say we
Plus-
get it out of the way now.
Proteus nods.
All right. Then Dante will go ahead and cast Zone of Truth.
He'll fail the charisma save. Well, all of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Proteus will try to pass it out of spite. Not to
Oh my
Dante.
gosh.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone fails. Now you can only
All right.
speak the truth if you choose to say anything at all.
Are you here under order of your brother?
No.
Do you have any plans of telling anyone outside of this room what we're going to speak, what we have spoken to you already?
No.
Was everything you said before true?
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
Do you intend to go? Do you intend to be diplomatic when we reach the ice continent and
Yeah,
prevent
that.
further conflict?
Yes, I wish to speak with the ones in charge of these factions and perhaps find an accord so I can prevent my brother from going forth with Project Horizon or making larger leaps in technology and using it as its justifications.
That many questions? I'm already convinced.
Well, I will say that if we kidnap you, it's pretty much gun-ho for Project Horizon. That's why I didn't want to steal it to begin with.
The thing about Project Horizon, he can't get it off the ground until it won't hinge on me. It hinges on another war of the Sorcerer Lords.
He effectively wants to find ways to cause a conflict to give it credence.
Well, us kidnapping the heir of the theorem and then flying around with one of the most sophisticated inventions of our time is a pretty good way to make the people of the city afraid.
Hasn't he already been doing that, given his ties to the murder?
Now, murder has not stooped to this level.
You don't have to worry about Project Horizon getting off the ground because of me, because it won't. The only thing that could stoke him to propelling the project to that degree is the threat of a threat against the people. That's what Project Horizon
Right.
is.
Granted,
You don't think an
he may have
airship-
gotten an idea from us during our talks
If I were
when
to
we
have
brought up.
if I were to have died yesterday when that crossbow bolt was racing towards me, it would not have happened. He would have
Really,
he
even-
would have used it for something, but not for Project. It wouldn't work for Project Horizon.
I would assume a figure in high standing like that, suffering an unfortunate death at such a public event, would have been more
Well-
than enough to give him
Well,
leverage.
I mean, let's think about it this way. Considering what happened last night at the gala, he still hasn't implemented it.
That's true.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be. I don't think this inquiry is going to go anywhere.
Honestly,
It'd be something. It'd be what happens on the ice continent, and if things get as bad as he's hoping, that would likely be the thing he needs.
honestly, to tell the truth, well, we're in a zone of truth. Diedrich and I had 3 other older siblings, and they all died. One after
And
another.
you suspect it would be your brother's fault for that sort of thing?
He nods. The only reason I was spared is because I'm younger than him.
So he would have done such to put himself in the spot of being the oldest sibling and the rightful heir to the company.
That is correct.
All right.
That being said, do we have any further questions to reach the point where we trust
Perhaps you have
Lowen?
questions for us.
I mean, if we want, the only way we can prove. I mean, he can't say he has siblings in a zone of truth and not have siblings, so.
Well, I did have siblings.
Again, I would suggest then perhaps you have any questions for us. Make this a proper two-way conversation rather than just an interrogation.
Fair. Is this necromancer and Wolverick the only thing you're doing over on the ice continent?
I'm not sure.
It's my personal main goal, but
We have
once
an
we
accomplice
reach,
who has her own incentives for going.
What was that?
Who are you asking?
You. I didn't hear you clearly.
We have an accomplice who has her own incentives for going.
And for what reason?
She hasn't really told us.
Oh. Well,
Mostly to do with her mother is the thing.
is her mother in the Hallowed Flames or abolition?
I think she was killed by one of the 2 factions.
Oh, but who did her mother represent?
None
No,
of the
you don't
factions, as
understand.
far
She
as we
was killed
understand.
by one of the 2 factions. She was not part of either.
Oh, what was
We
she
don't know
doing
if she
there?
represented any of them. Have we been told the full story in that, other than that simply... I'm trying to think, like, genuinely,
I mean,
like...
technically I saw it happen, but I'm not
Oh.
going to say that.
You're being awfully quiet.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking. I mean, she hasn't told us what her mom wanted. And I don't really know anything a whole lot about her mom other than, well, guys, if he's coming with us, he's gonna find out.
Well,
I did say this is a time for us to answer the questions as well. He's already proven himself more than willing to go. He has his own incentives, his own motives.
but her
More than a noble
story
reason.
is not ours to tell. But needless to say, we trust her. Going there was her idea, and we think that the motivation is well intended.
Okay. Where is she?
He should be here, hopefully, with the rest of our crew later.
All right.
You'll want to speak with Ivy.
Okay. Oh, wait. She's the prima donna, isn't she?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, she's my co-star.
Oh, right. Why is she, Well, perhaps I should ask that later.
Yeah, again, it's her story to tell, not mine.
I'll just be aware that she does put on a great facade versus how you'll speak to her outside of what you've seen.
Okay, well, I think unless you have any other questions you wish to, use this, miracle here for, right now, we should wait for your other compatriots.
Does anyone else have any questions?
I can't think of any.
Nope. And then Malcolm puts the box on the table.
Oh, right.
All right.
And he's gonna
this-
open it.
At this point, Dante will drop the Zone of Truth.
All right.
I'm like, I would not open that in front of everyone.
Proteus
Why
says
not?
as you open the box.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Too late.
So within the box, as you like open it up, get rid of the tape. There's a bag in it.
Okay, now this is kind of suspicious. I mean, who puts a container inside of another container?
What do you mean another contain?
That
Dante looks over.
Lowen pipes up. That's a bag of holding.
Oh, cool. Don't all
It's,
bags hold stuff?
Yes. Well, that bag is the people the artificers and the apothecaries have devised a similar means to recreate that item. It's usually a magic item made by the MDRA. It might be an authentic property, though. But it's used to hold items in a harmless demiplane.
It's coming from the
Oh.
university. I can only imagine who specifically might have sent it.
Malcolm opens the bag.
When you open the bag, there's 3 letters in it.
He takes the letters out and
As-
then sticks his head in the bag.
Malcolm's head
Oh.
head goes inside the bag, and you might want to be careful not to rip it while you're doing that.
Oh, okay.
It's just funny to think too, because the size of the bag doesn't change after Malcolm sticks his head in. So it's just
And Malcolm has like 3 letters inside of his mouth right now.
All right, he sets them down and he's going to start trying to read them.
One is from Alberius Soulshade. One is from Glinda Nightingale, and one's from Nikolai Arakelis.
I want
are
this
they
one.
are they addressed to anyone in particular, or just simply labeled with?
They're all they're in different handwriting. Probably the nicest handwriting is Alberius Soulshade.
From the 3 wizards,
Yeah.
Ozzy got left out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, she's not a wizard.
Ozzy's only an artificer.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, you're opening them.
Yep.
This is gonna be funny considering Malcolm still has 2 letters he can't read. So
When you open them, there's 2 spell scrolls in there, Malcolm. And
He like holds it upside down and turns to the side.
there's a level 7 Spellfire Flare and Spellfire Storm
Oh.
Soul Scroll.
Okay.
that's
Nice.
Malcolm. Those are not.
That was the
letters.
other
Those
spell I
are-
learned.
What, Dante?
Careful with those. Those are not simply letters. Those are spell scrolls.
Oh, okay. He just kind of slides it across the table to Dante.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah,
How can you read those
Uh.
things anyway? There's no pictures on them.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of
The letters
symbols
don't
and
look
like
normal.
arrows and stars.
These
Wait, I
are
thought I only had 2 letters I need to learn. What are all these?
Proteus is gonna cock an eyebrow at these because Proteus knows that these are not on the bard spell list.
Yeah, but he could use them through magical secrets.
Only if he learns them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still a case of
You have to learn it directly for it to
Sorcerer,
become a
wizard.
bard spell.
Spellfire. And it was there just these two, and then the third one's an actual letter, it seems?
Yes, it just says for your future endeavors.
Those two look pretty powerful. We'll have to be careful how and when we use them.
Right. So the Spellfire Flitter is 7th level, and the Storm is just
Yeah,
4th?
normal.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
the
gotcha.
normal 4.
I'm not familiar with either of these.
I think they're like the thing that came with the Spellfire subclass.
Oh, yeah, these are
thing.
from Heroes of Firen.
Who wants the special bag?
I think it's something anyone will be holding on to.
Okay. And then, like, Malcolm starts, like, shoving all of his weapons and
Oh.
gear inside of
He
it.
starts shaking his head like it's a Raycon commercial.
It does make sense that you should carry that. I don't know how you've managed to fit all that in your wool.
You know, me either, but I just decided not to question it.
Probably
Maybe it's
pulling
the
out-
power of dreams.
I wouldn't be half surprised if Malcolm is secretly also a bag of holding, given what happened to him.
So that was just one letter, right?
Yep, that was only one.
Just the letter and the scrolls individually.
Well, that was just one letter.
There's 3.
Oh, there's okay.
Yeah, that was
And
Soul
that one
Shades.
was
No,
Soul Shades.
that was Nikolai Arkellis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was Malcolm doing Nikolai. Nick will
Alright.
open up Soul Shades.
All right. In it are 3 spell scrolls.
Wow.
Just those.
Ooh.
I don't know what any of these spells are offhand.
I'm like, those are some good ones. All I'm saying is you're gonna be next level. You're gonna be swapping spells like a madman for
These are both abjuration
Scrolls
spells.
from Nikolai or your future.
You notice the like evocation spells were in Nikolai's, and now abjuration ones are in
Mhm.
this one.
Professor's entreating us to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the moon cloak is the big one there.
I'm like,
Oh,
nah,
well-
Elminster's illusion's also pretty good.
Spell scrolls. Luster.
Oh, Mooncloak is already on the bard spell list. Take it.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's,
I didn't know what it was before, but I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, yeah, I think I might want to take this.
Yeah. Well, it's
Was there
the spell scroll you can use like right now, so you should have it.
Was there a letter also?
Fair enough.
Yeah, and it
Mix
says
with
more or
these.
less the same thing.
Okay. Just them wishing us well.
All right. Well, Dante, now you gotta go talk to your favorite teacher.
Yep, I'll open the letter from Glinda.
In hers, there's 4.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's 4 death armor.
Death armor.
I like how these are all not very common spells, so I don't know what any of them do.
They're all from the new thing.
Yeah, they're all brand new. That's why.
Oh, these are neat. These are very nice for the other people to have. Wow.
I'm like, another.
This is
yeah.
this is advantage on death saves for people.
I'm like, I'll have to hold on to like most of these.
Yeah, they are sorcerer wizard.
Almost all of these are like wizard ones, except for Mooncloak, unless you already have Spellfire Flare or something similar from Magical Secrets.
Fire.
It also
I did not pick it now.
Sorcerer wizard.
Death Armor is actually cool too because you can just put it on someone else, and when someone hits them, they just like take 2d4 necrotic damage.
Yeah, can you circle cast through a spell scroll?
Probably, yeah.
So
I hate to be that guy, but I wouldn't think so since the spell scroll's properties are set when it's written.
Oh, that's
That
a good
is
point.
true.
the thing is, it says when you use a spell scroll, it says you cast it too. So.
Right, but it's like you even put the level into the spell scroll, so that makes sense that circle magic doesn't really apply, because that's like augmenting the spell when you cast it, which would be something you do, you know, to a spell scroll.
You don't put any spell slots into a spell scroll.
Yeah. Well, let's not get the nitty gritty to that afterwards.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
The brain is being.
But you, there's a bunch of spell scrolls from the teachers.
Yep. I will go ahead and make sure to mark those down just so we have them for future note.
I already put
if you put them in your sheet, I'm just marking them for, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Write them down on mine. I'll be the keeper of scrolls. It's my job as a wizard, you know.
I already put Austrials, but on my inventory. But all right.
Yeah, I'll let you keep. I'll let you keep that one because that makes the most sense.
Oh my God, I'm definitely taking this spell next level.
All right, so
I'll need to get a moonstone.
Are you do anything to prepare to before everyone gets here, or are you just gonna wait for them?
Probably just gonna wait for them.
All right.
I don't know if there's anything we need to be doing beforehand, because like we'd probably have like an hour-ish to prepare before, but I don't know if. You know, let's be nice. At least just put out, ask. Sure, why not? Let's ask for Skipper to help with just preparing some snacks for.
You haven't seen Skipper at all.
Oh.
Oh boy, what happened to him?
Well, you see, he was home alone last night when everyone was being murdered.
Yeah, like Dante's gonna go ask if Skipper would be willing to prepare stuff, since we're gonna have people over and.
Gotta find him.
Can't find him.
Yeah, you can't really find him.
He's gonna check all over the house then while we're waiting.
All right. Well,
starting with upstairs.
You're free to look around any rooms you want, but
you just can't find him.
You just can't find him anywhere.
He's not home. Okay.
Well, they got him.
I would volunteer to look for him. However, I think it would be a wasted effort.
Dante, roll a d20.
Oh
boy.
Just a flat d20. Oh, that's okay. 18.
As you can't find him anymore, your mind goes back. It's like, oh wait, we told him to stay at the paddock room until you.
Oh crap!
Oh my gosh. Yep. Dante's gonna go open the panic room.
As you just kind of see him like sitting there, like kind of looking a little hungry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're back, sir. How'd your night go?
We'll call it eventful. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. A lot happened last night, and we kind of got home after a mess at the gala. So.
Oh, don't worry about it. I just used these canvases as a bed and these paintings as a pillow, and everything's all right. Better go get the mail.
Oh, we've got that already.
Oh well. Better get breakfast going.
Before he's about to call it. Skipper, just take at least a. Oh.
Yeah, he
I
goes,
imagine he runs up before he even gets a chance to really say anything.
Yeah, he goes to the kitchen. All right. What else were you gonna do before you found out?
Oh man, I guess that was kind of it because I was really just gonna ask him about like letting him know, hey, we're going to have people over. So
Okay, so
Just in case, Nick is gonna give himself like right before the meeting, so obviously it doesn't run out. Nick's gonna give himself a Proteus, a bardic inspiration.
all right, I'll let you just kind of do that before it all starts up, and I'll let you use it during the meeting.
All right.
Okay. Anything else?
looking through anything and everything, and I spent my slot for Zone of Truth, but I have the other one prepared just because I may need it. I don't think I've got anything else to worry about.
I can't think of anything myself.
Malcolm's gonna read. 1 second. Let me roll 2d20s here real quick.
Oh wait, so it's like less than an hour though. I don't know if I can get any reading done on the.
I'll give you an hour into it. If
All right.
yeah.
Mark down another hour on the Book of Con.
All right.
Maybe I should have tried to learn W. Oh well.
Whoops.
And I'll kind of have everyone start funneling in as like you hear the doorbell ring multiple times. And where are they? They're right here. And everyone with their new tokens all shows up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can deploy the ones that we had at the gala
Yeah.
because no one had any
Oh, yeah.
addendums to them, except for me, because I'm an artist. Therefore, I'm a perfectionist.
Just, stats in, even though.
This is our room, so hopefully fight's not gonna break up. You never know. Gentlemen, you can't fight here. This is the war room.
We've done so before. We did that when we had Figure over.
Oh, wait, it's because you had the vision on.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I'll just stick it on Malcolm for the time being. There we go.
Whoops.
I'm still blind.
Yep.
May need to refresh. Let me check.
Try refreshing.
I think it's because we got rid of all the tokens.
Nope. Refreshing did not help.
Oh, do I gotta like assign tokens?
Yeah, you
to
gotta
this?
assign tokens to us again.
If you assign it to yourself,
I
bro,
can
it's
see-
universal.
All right.
Oh, right, it makes sense. DM vision applied for everyone or something.
All right. Well, for the time being, we don't really need it, but
Yeah.
but I'll just do this just to do it to remember. All right. Everyone starts showing up, and Skipper begins letting them in, and you're just gonna tell them all to go to the table, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. They begin funneling to the table, and Lowen's here, and he greets them very politely too. And Ivy says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting him."
Neither were we, but he has made a compelling case.
Isn't that the president's brother?
Yes. Well, bring Wyatt here to the discussion once everyone's here.
We've already had a chat with him earlier this morning, and trust us, he is absolutely as much with us as we've already talked with our own. Even had him go under Zone of Truth.
How much did you tell him? Says Ivy.
I didn't tell. I said when he asked about you, I said that's your story to tell.
Well, he he tells everyone what he told you. His reasons for wanting to go to the ice continent and not let Project Horizon get any momentum.
Feel it'll also be good then that we mentioned that during our visit to the gala yesterday, we did actually have a conversation with Voss. Excuse me, Daedric specifically, and we thought we had a plan which would have involved siding with him, but being allowed to bring whoever we wanted with, and the uh, the the one exception is he would be sending two of his trusted with us, and we'd be working under abolition. But Lowen has suggested otherwise, and we may be back on just our original plan with the airship.
Basically, we called you all here to discuss it. If we, with Lowen, there is a few possible ways we might be able to get get through security and get in, making stealing the airship plot slightly easier, but it still has its own complications that we'll need to account for. But if we go with the letting Voss bring us through, then obviously we won't need to worry about those complications. But once we reach the ice continent, we will likely be put to work as his disposable pawns, and we'll be playing a game of backstabbing or getting backstabbed.
Granted, I think that was already kind of our original thought after our discussions with Daedric. Just we knew if he was going to be sending anyone with us that we'd have to find a way to break out of whatever situation we were in as soon as possible. But
that being said, as
obviously,
well, sorry.
The issue now is Lone wants to come with us. If we were to side with and continue our plans with Daedric, then Lone wouldn't be able to come. There's no way that he would allow him to accompany us.
So essentially, what this boils down to is we are going to be branded criminals of kidnapping and theft, which we were prepared for earlier, or we can choose to follow through and wait for our moment to strike and then strike out on our own.
We'd have to potentially smuggle Lowen on if we do stick with our.
We have to smuggle him on with either option if
I
we
know.
bring him with the second at all.
The thing is, the airship, how it currently stands, is abolition is going to control the airship.
Yes, whereas if we steal, we control the airship.
Yes. You will be landing in their headquarters on the ice continent.
Right.
But if we go with this other plan, we can land wherever we want. Ivy's crossing her arms at this point.
Well, now is where the four of you get to say your thoughts on the matter.
Ivy pipes up and says, well, it just sounds like you're just trading one for another here. Instead of doing his brother's dirty work, you're doing his dirty work.
His dirty work's a lot cleaner than Daedric's.
Daedrix is effectively a lose-lose scenario. Just it was a sort of guarantee.
At least with Lowen, he's going to try to get everyone working together down there instead of fighting each other.
And it doesn't really change much regardless. I mean, our plan either way was initially stealing the airship, so bringing him with us doesn't exactly change what happens at that point.
He's still a politician. He's got to have some other agenda.
Yeah, we asked him pretty detailed questions with our zone of truth going, and he's about as sincere as anyone I've seen in that sort of position.
I assure you, I I do have an agenda, and it's to better this city so your theater doesn't get torn down for a research lab. That's what my agenda is.
At the very least, I trust that he does plan on being diplomatic because he said that through Zone of Truth. So while we're trading for one politician for another, at the very least, this is a politician that we aren't playing games of backstabbing with.
Rebecca pipes up and says, "Well, I wanted to go because, well, I heard there's a lot going on there, and the Expedition Society needed people to go there, and I wanted to be a medic there."
I'm sure you will be.
But
If
we're going for diplomacy, though, is according to him.
Well, yeah, but
Right,
don't
but
you think that everything's going to go wrong somewhere? Because nothing ever goes right, trust me.
I mean, he mentioned as much that as it stands out there in the ice continent, the edicts are effectively null and void, and if I could assume anything from what I've even heard with some of the professors at the university, the Hallowed Flames has been rather scorched earth out there.
Yes, I know what my brother is using what's going on. It hasn't become public eye yet. It's as what's going on there it's been kept classified to a degree, but I know there's conflict brewing and a powder keg between the clergy and the spellcasters, and my brother wants to use this. He wants to escalate it to the point where Project Horizon. He wants a war he knows he can win, giving the backing of evidence of what's going to go on there. And I want to defuse this bomb.
We were sort of told as much by Daedric when we even had our chat with him. We brought up our concerns with the ice continent, the things going on, and well, he was bold enough to even tell us directly that this sort of conflict was the sort of thing that he needs.
At the very least, Rebecca, even if we do go there for diplomacy, I don't doubt that. Well, first off, it would put your foot in the door and you'd be there. And I don't doubt that even after diplomacy happens, the situation will still require a medic somewhere down the line.
And
You'll still
especially
get your chance.
if we arrive as a third party into a completely, what's the word, lawless frontier.
Because I think
Everyone will.
our relationship with the Expedition Society and Abolition is going to be completely squandered if we do it this way. So our only hope is to get anything going there, it would need to be between the Hallowed Flames and the MDRA.
Do we know
Why would
to
the
what?
Expedition Society be upset about this?
Well, actually, now that you say that, yeah, it would only be Abolition. And
Do we?
Abolition has... It's funded by Ethereum.
Right. Do we know to the extent that the, uh, Ice Continent has any contact with the outside world?
Oh, they definitely do. All of them do, for no doubt.
Well,
Right, but I'm wondering more on like the time frames.
I know at least I don't have clearance, same clearance as my brother has, but I know he's getting information some way from there.
Because
Something as simple as a sending stone would make it
Yeah.
up to date daily.
right,
Anyone of any faction would have access to that at a bare minimum.
I completely slipped my mind.
That being said, while no doubt abolition will not be happy with us when we go there, we do have, if we manage to go there diplomatically, then Lowen will hopefully be able to at least keep the Expedition Society, the Howl Flames, and the MDRA from following. After all, once they see he's not under any enchantment or anything, then the whole "we kidnapped him" thing will be easy to dispel.
Yes.
So I want to get back to the main question then, which if we go under Daedric's grace, he says with quotations, I imagine our eventual plan is going to be what? Taking over the airship regardless.
That will have to
It would make leaving easier if we went and potentially even dealt with Hersvelger and Nidholger.
You don't understand my brother. He has contingencies if you threw everyone off that airship mid-flight. He's not stupid. He realizes you're capable of that.
Are
I
we
imagine-
suggesting he would find ways of putting locks on the airship?
I don't know
No,
what he would do, but
He'd put a bomb on it. If you want Project Horizon to go off, blowing up an airship and sending it burning down into a neighborhood is a great way to get people on your side.
and make it look like the MDRA did it is more of his MO. Oh.
That's what I have been counting on from the beginning, which is part of why I wanted to get on board myself, is to disarm it, because I have a feeling that he was going to do that either way, whether we were involved or not.
So it sounds like we're back to the plan of stealing it.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear what the rest of. It's more meaning to the other four, what the rest of you think. But personally, I'm on the plan of stealing it, of going back to stealing it again.
Kira says, I just wanted to go there to get revenge for what happened to my teacher. And
Which
that
is still
would
very much on the agenda, considering we know Wolverick is there with Necromancer.
be- and
Yeah.
if
Your revenge is
we have to steal it or go off the president's dime, I don't care either way. But I would very much not like to blow up on my way there.
None of us would.
Well,
Polly just pipes up.
Thank-
I'd actually just want to go because there are plenty more research subjects that I would like these four to conduct over there. There are anomalies, and it seems what's going on over there might have something to do with a power source that has been rampant on the air continent for some time now.
I was going to say, Polly, you might have the most leverage here because you might be the only one who can disarm any bomb that might be placed.
I certainly am proficient on doing such thing. I've actually done a lot of simulations in regards to bombs, and I'm about at 99%.
That's a pretty big number.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that one time it's just a blemish on my record, and it's a little infuriating. Can't just redo everything.
Was it early on?
Yeah, it was early on. It's actually a little embarrassing. I was ordering pizza and I left the simulation on.
Okay,
I think it's
that
fair to
counts
say
as
that doesn't
100.
count.
Well, not
Well-
according to the numbers in the math.
In any case,
That would probably be our second best option there. I'm proficient with the tools of the artificers and with clipping wires and
What about
breaking
Kira?
rocks.
She's a pretty smart cookie.
Well, I'm more in slimology. I would just probably throw a slime on it and hope it melts away the trigger.
Yeah, unless the bomb itself was a slime.
Oh yeah, you don't wish to do that, Kira. Otherwise, you will blow up, like you said before.
Perhaps you could always encase it with slime to lessen the damage if things went horribly wrong.
Well, at any rate,
yeah, I think
I think we are
In agreement?
probably in Best's hands to be stealing it. It gives us more time to look through the ship for explosives.
Well, one more thing. You said Miss Ivy here wanted to go to the ice continent, and it is true they did not tell me why you wished to go. They said it had something to do with your mother, but they did not elaborate on it. But why do you wish to go, and who is your mother? I wish to go for my own reasons. Well, I think we all have to know. Rebecca says, "Is it because you're a dragon?" She's like, "Shut up."
He's gonna be coming with us anyway, Ivy. He's gonna find out. Or he was gonna find out anyway. I guess he knows now.
A dragon?
Yep. She's a really nice green color, kind of like this, and he shows him the scale mail of her brother.
Oh my
Oh, I thought you were gonna show off the
god. I was thinking the sword.
the. No, I was thinking of the figurine.
Nope.
Because she probably bought herself one.
Look, I wish to go there because my mother left something behind that I wish to claim. Yeah, I'm a dragon. What are you gonna do about it? It seems a little far-fetched, but I will hesitantly believe you until I see otherwise, but you don't seem to be... I'm not putting the trust everyone has for you in doubt here, but you are all in accordance of letting her get this mysterious thing, her mother, who I'm presuming is also a dragon, left behind there?
Well, I mean,
She's proven
I do
herself.
I do
She
want to
even is-
know, but she's our friend. She hasn't hurt us. She's helped us a lot.
She's even told us as much that she doesn't want to be like her mother.
Well, was her mother a good dragon? No, she was awful. Okay, well, I guess maybe we're in similar situations where just because we are not our family member, we're our own people on despite the deeds of our sibling. Okay, whatever, kid. Please don't call me kid. And she's like, I'll call you whatever I want.
Like I said, her personality on stage is very much a facade.
Yes. Well, if everyone here trusts her, then I'll trust her too. And
All right, so let's get down to the main point then.
well,
So, Lowen,
When-
do you know anything about the internals of the hangar? Do you know like any of the security there, or
yes, I do. I actually have a few. I brought a few things.
all right, good. The more we know, the easier it'll be to get in and get the airship.
We just have to remember that we're going to have to
The first place.
spring this plan sooner than later, considering Daedric's going to be expecting us.
The first. I can get you clearance inside here, which is basically the entrance. It's going to be guarded. I don't know by who or what, but in this room, we have to get over to this console to unlock this door over here. But it is going to be perhaps heavily guarded, as the Aurora Voss is. It's a very big asset to Ethereum.
So,
Is it gonna be them scissor guys?
I think some are going to be there, but I have no doubt some prototypes from Project Horizon will be there as well.
We dealt with them before.
I don't think we
Alright.
dealt with them at their full potential even once, though.
So, when you're in this room, you are going to be entering from the south end, that large hangar door, which I can get unlocked for you. But you're going to have to go over to that console in the central room. Do you see it up there above the circle?
The red and blue thing?
Yes. You need to with that console you need to open the door to its right, and then there's another console in that room to the right. Do you see it on the east wall?
yes.
Smaller room.
Yeah, that will open the door to the northwest there. That large door.
The big tall rectangle one?
Yes. And that will lead to the Aurora Voss. The room with the Aurora Voss is will have us doing a very similar thing. That is the Aurora Voss. It is made out of magnesite, and it has a ring of fire around it, as you see on the depiction of it.
Right, because cooling it would make it float, so you need a way to bring it back down.
In the room to the east of it, there are 2 crystals that control the flame. You need to disable those or destroy them. Then, accessed through the northwesternmost door, in the room south of it, there is a switch to open the hangar door so it can fly out. Then basically all we have to do is board and get out.
Okay, so
What was that
how
last
much
step?
technical know-how are each of these switches and doors going to take to operate?
I have the manuals for the switch, so it should take 6 seconds to do the process to do either of these things. I can give you the manuals to let any of you do this.
Okay.
I know I'm one of the fastest of us.
You're also one of the most able to keep things off of people, too. I
Yeah,
think
if
it
I
makes
had
the
to,
most sense that I should do it. I can turn invisible and make that my only cue.
If anything, I still have this potion that I've been holding on to for a while. If it comes down to it, maybe I could always just carry someone.
well, I think the whole console things are going to be Proteus or Polly, maybe both of them, can be their job. And then it sounds like the crystals are something that Nick could take care of because he does that splody thing.
You would also be entering this area from the that large corridor to the right there.
Oh, okay. It's not from the
Okay.
south.
Not from the
Yeah,
south.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I was kind of wondering what that large corridor was. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Gotcha,
so definitely probably want Proteus to be going off to the west there.
But it is going to be heavily guarded, and it's not going to be easy.
We already figured we'd be dealing with this sort of thing, but having plans does make this a lot easier on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps you and I, Dante, might need to be a strike unit if there's too high resistance near those western doors.
What I'm more concerned about is trespassers will be killed.
Right.
I maybe won't be, but I would be apprehended.
I
So
have...
the issue is bringing everyone with us while also
Yes.
doing everything as fast as we possibly can.
Like, I have no doubt the skill you displayed at the ball, you could easily do this, but doing this while keeping everyone safe is what I worry about.
Well, if we can find a small room, I got us covered. At least for an hour.
Question is if there's any way to get us in, and then... Well, no, there's no way that they wouldn't assume that we've been hiding rather than just leaving if we had some tour.
It is heavily guarded at all times.
Yes, we would... Again, if there's a small door, janitor's closet, something where the rest of you could hide and maybe come out if things go bad, I can make it so you are invisible
If I might,
as a group.
what if we asked to get Polly's equipment onto the ship early? Like, in the days before our supposed meetup with Daedric.
Well,
I mean, I think we should steal it before that day, just in general.
Of course. That's not what I'm suggesting is we steal it the same day. I'm suggesting we ask to have any equipment that we need moved onto the ship early before making our move to, well, steal it.
We have to steal it on Thursday at the latest. We're supposed to board it and leave with the crew on Friday, so we have to strike before then.
Probably the sooner the better so that he can't get them bombs on it or whatever he's going to do.
Exactly.
Yes. And that's why maybe not putting any of your equipment on there so you can sabotage it.
Yeah. I think
Well-
putting Polly's equipment on would be a mistake.
Well, we have some gelatinous cubes that'll keep it safe
Well, actually,
because they're invisible.
We've actually compacted it with the large samples you've given us. Oh yeah, we've used some technology to shrink down well, we basically did this. Is there a huge area in your abode here that I can perhaps use?
I would
All
know
right.
if it weren't so dark.
Huge
Around.
area. Probably the basement.
Unfortunately, the basement is the most clear
It's
area.
the
in whole.
basement. The basement of. I question if this was an illicit location before we moved in here.
And he basically gets a cube. He sets it on the ground. And then he presses a button on it, and it begins to expand as, like, the equipment begins to inflate in size. There's just, like, this big supercomputer right here.
You said you'd...
Well,
that is a
makes
lot
things-
more efficient than I thought that was going to be.
That makes things a lot easier.
Yeah. And the gelatinous cube is invisible, so we'll need to be careful they don't accidentally slam into it.
Well, he doesn't
but...
even need to worry about the cube at that point if it's...
I can bring it with me.
Oh.
Do we
Yeah.
still have the cubes, though, or did you not make them because you did this?
Well, we did. They're part of this.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Interesting. That's synthetic electronics then.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to go talk about that one while we're on the flight, I guess.
Yeah, it would be helpful if you could find some more gelatinous cubes. I think Kira was using some of Ledric's principles to do this.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It is certainly much more efficient than I thought was going to come of any of that.
Anyway, you don't have to worry about the equipment. I can now bring it. It's now portable.
Alright. Then yeah, that makes...
I call it the Polystation Portable, the PSP.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, we've got... We don't have to worry about that bit of it.
Again, the issue is going to be getting everyone on, but, I mean, that's simply going to come down to having to split tasks between getting us to the hangar and also keeping everyone safe.
Yeah, and everyone needs to... We can't... It would clear my conscience if we did not leave anyone behind.
Right.
So this isn't... It's not just overpowering the security. It's
Safely getting everyone on board.
yes.
We
I
just
think-
need...
At the very least, your invisibility trick, Proteus, might be useful on everyone but us. That
Yeah.
way, they can... we can divert their attention and fire while they can make their way through and get onto the airship, and if things go belly up and we need to abandon, they can sneak their way back out.
Well, I can only keep them invisible so long as essentially they are not moving.
Oh.
I feel what we want is everyone will have to lie in wait until the hangar doors are beginning to open. That'll take some time. That's when everyone should rush in and board the ship.
You could use the doorknob.
Yeah,
We
though I thought we were going to use that on Anna.
Where is she, anyway?
Just looks at Ivy.
Oh, I forgot to tell her.
All eyes just kind of...
Really?
Well,
we
Granted.
have enough people. Do we really need her?
Granted, I was going to bring up, she was perhaps the most apprehensive of all of us, so her not coming isn't as big of a problem because I'm pretty certain she was more at odds of actually going to the continent than...
Well,
She'd make more money
Say.
here.
if you want her to come, you can go ask her yourself. As far as I was concerned, we had enough people. Look, we have one more for bringing the kid.
All right.
that being said, the doorknob will make our lives exceptionally easier for getting. I can't deny that Ivy does have a point. If we don't have to use the doorknob to get Anna on, then it'll make use that we can use the doorknob to make our lives a lot easier just getting in and going
That
through.
will make it extremely easy if we can get everyone there, and I can duck into a corner with everyone for 6 seconds. I can render everyone invisible without straining myself. And then once I'm on the ship, I can then use the doorknob to get everyone back through into the ship without any hassles.
Ivy says, I should point out if you're not using that as a escape. If you use it as a means to get in, we can't use it as a means to escape if we need to.
It's a very all or nothing kind of plan, but I mean, if
Yeah.
things go wrong and we're in there, it's going to be difficult to make any escape, and at that point, we'll be.
No retreat.
Yeah, at this point, it seems like Kira says it seems like we got to do this, otherwise, we're trying to steal an airship from Detherum.
If things go wrong, we're immediately going to be on the run,
Yeah.
which would have happened regardless. But then we're in a situation where we have no out, and as much as I hate to say it, the only option here is to make sure the plan goes accordingly.
I think I'd rather use it in because we're probably dead if the plan fails anyways.
Yeah, it leaves a portal behind us, so if things go pear-shaped, they're just going to follow us through and kill us on the other side anyway.
That being said...
But... If everything goes wrong before we can get liftoff, I will use it to get everyone out if I can.
So, Ivy says, if this place is heavily guarded, I can tell everyone around here, except you guys, are not the most physically capable. Do you have means of protecting 1, 2, 3, 4 people?
I can keep that many people invisible without straining myself.
Because
as long as you're within range of the dimension door, that's all I need.
It's just, if what he says is true, there's going to be a lot of heat in there. It's not going to be so simple as just pressing buttons and taking off.
Oh no, we're going to be getting shot at the whole time. That's why I want you guys under that invisibility.
Yeah.
Because when we're ready to go, that's it. I'm like, when the hangar is open, I'm coming for you all, and we're getting out.
And there'll be no doubt you take into account some will still be on the ship if we're being attacked too, and
we'll then have to deal with them as we're taking off.
It's going to be chaotic, is what it's sounding like. And we need 8 people to operate that ship, and that's all I'm really worried about. It's not like I care about anyone here. I just need 8 people to fly, that's it. So, don't show off, keep everyone safe.
But if I'm the one keeping everyone safe, I hope that you understand that for the rest of you, punching people in the face will be your job.
It's always my job, and I'm pretty good at it.
That's true, but it's more for the other two. I won't be able to help you very much if my entire job is to make sure everyone's okay.
Who here can do magic-y stuff? Just you three?
Kira says, well, I have stuff sort of like magic. Let me find her.
Well, maybe we can do that circly magic-y stuff to make Dante make a real big thing with all them spirits. And then we run in.
What circle magic?
It was something I ended up learning from Glinda at the university. A form of magic that seems to empower both magic of the divine or the arcane.
Well, I'm not in either of those, but I have means of imitating it, so perhaps I could do it. So
Yeah.
Kira has mending, shocking grasp, absorb elements, cure wounds, dispel magic, fairy fire, haste, and web.
It's a weird case where it's like, how does circle magic work
Maybe
with an artificer?
It works because you
Yeah.
have the spell casting ability.
Yeah.
We don't ask how it works. We just know it works.
She also has a 4-a-day flash of genius.
That's
Very
pretty good. Though I think her hasting someone and then going invisible might be a better idea.
I was even looking into like the potion shop and worrying about like stuff like potions of diminution. Like hiding
Potions
people.
of diminution work on like objects.
No, because it
It's
can't
a potion.
drink.
I didn't know.
It was
'cause
more the idea
there are
of
some
like
effects in this.
potentially
Yeah.
smuggling them in more easily, but then that does mean they're kind of more vulnerable being tiny, but
Like, it just makes you one size smaller. All right, but
it's just that thought of like, is it easier to have people be tiny and potentially just carry them in?
And Kira also has mind sharpener armor, which she could just choose to pass a concentration check 3 times a day
yeah,
as a reaction.
but you have to attune to it. I think.
No, this is her stat block.
Okay. I don't know her stat block, so.
Yeah, but yeah, she could do it. Rebecca does not have any of the sort.
Right.
Yeah, she's got healing sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, assuming we can't find a janitor closet that we can get people into on the way in,
Well,
we'd have to clear out one of those side rooms first.
well, those 2 rooms. The 2 maps are what we'd be going through to get to the hangar.
Yeah.
The
So it doesn't look like there's a janitor's closet here. There's 3 rooms up here. What are they used for?
these are just lounge rooms. There's a
expect-
maintenance room over to the right there, on the top
I
right.
would expect there to be people in those rooms rather than going in and bunkering.
We just need to go find somewhere that guards aren't going to walk. That's all we
fear
need.
Before we get that door open, it's probably safer that we just simply get the door open and get people through into the actual hangar.
Yeah.
Well, I guess-
think-
Once you let us in, Lowen, will we be under fire right away, or
Well, I
will
don't.
they not act until we act?
If you're trespassing as soon as you step foot in there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the hangar, the garage door opens. We set foot past that convenient line right there. We get shot at.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't think your plan, Proteus, is gonna. I think
Oh, I only need 6 seconds.
Any method
Get
of
everyone
making
invisible.
people
That
safer.
is just. We need to go make sure that no one will want to go look for them. That's it.
Do you know what kind of weapons they're going to use on us, Lowen?
Well, we've got the basic infantry that are going to get close and personal with you, but the prototypes from Project Horizon, they're powerful. That's all I know.
All right, well, I asked because I got this nice little coat, and it can make it so that someone that's wearing it is stronger against certain types of being hurt.
What types does it have on it?
Usually it's the acid, the fire, lightning, or poison.
I would say acid would probably be the best one to attune to if you were going to be using that.
I might not, but Dante, you might want to wear this, actually.
I already have a lot of things that I'm using.
All right, well, I can take a lot of hits, and if we're going to need endurance through this, then you might want someone else to be able to take a lot of hits, too.
That's fair.
And I will also give you the blocks for everyone, just to see what they're capable of.
I imagine not much, but
Well, they can.
It's a
Don't.
decent
what?
amount.
Yeah, there's Rebecca. Lowen, I have.
I almost wonder if it'd actually be best that we cast death armor on them.
And Kira.
We do have those. We might need them ourselves, though. Except for you.
Right.
And Kira's bomb is acid damage and not fire damage.
I love how his trait is air. Oh, that's funny.
Right.
And Polly is an illusionist wizard, but not really a wizard.
Let's see, 16, 13, 16, 19. Dang, Kira.
Yeah, they're not that good.
Dang, Kira, you've been holding out on me. All right, I'll probably donate my cloak of protection to Kira.
All right, so what I'll have you do for that is just put like an asterisk next to your the thing in your inventory, just who it's on, so you could remember.
Yeah. I'll put it down as a comment on loan to Kira, and then it'll have a nice yellow flag next to it, and it
those
will date
bewildering
when I did
robes.
this. I have slippers of spider climbing. I don't know if any NPC could make use of that.
Actually, I still have the bewildering robes that I can hand off to someone since that's
Actually, I'll give Lowen the slippers of spider climbing because he makes no trace of his presence anyway. Being on the ceiling is really good for him.
And that's Polly, illusionist wizard, but it's not an illusionist.
artificer.
Yeah. Those are probably all the things I can hand out. I know I won't get a short rest in there, but the Suncatcher wand, I don't think any of our friends could make use of.
Let's see. So I've got the bewildering robes I can hand off to someone, which is just
I guess Polly could also circle cast too.
Oh yeah, good point.
when was this used as a reaction? Action.
Oh, he has Phantom Steed.
That would be good to.
He's also going to start 3D printing stuff from his scanner.
Oh my god.
I think it might
I
be
think
good
he
to
just
hand.
copied you.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I worked on it with him. It makes sense that he do it.
Probably good to give Rebecca those robes since she's got the lowest AC.
I'm gonna hand out the cloak protection to whoever has the highest, just because I know how D&D goes. We want like them to be shooting at her first, at Kira
Right.
first, and we want her to be consistently able to like eat up a bunch of like
This is
held
more
actions.
just like if Rebecca's in a bad spot, letting it be that like anyone within range of her is just going to be attacking her with a disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know what stuff you have to give away. I've given out.
I've also got the dragon vessel, which is just if we want an extra potion of climbing or healing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you could give that to Rebecca too. She's already got enough potions. What's one more?
Yeah, sure.
Most of Nick's stuff is unfortunately bard based.
Rebecca has this. This.
Yeah, I only have the 2 attunement items that I can hand out. No one else does radiant damage to make use of the Suncatcher.
Let's see. And no one's really able to make use of the spell bolt foot wraps, but Malcolm, you were suggesting I take the
Uzmat coat.
just to be a second tank.
Maybe. I mean, it sounds like. I don't know.
Like I'm
It'll be a hard
fast
choice.
to help with getting some of the other stuff done, so
Also, Kira doesn't have a shield, so
gotcha.
she should have 16 AC.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Malcolm can give her his shield.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Okay.
then it
Back up to 18.
Yeah, it's 18 then.
Yeah, so it's back up to 19 with the Cloak of Protection.
Yeah,
Yay!
there. That works.
The only difference is she has +1 to all the saves.
Oh, wait, I still have the acid resistance potion, so
Okay. In that case, maybe we should put the Uzmat coat on Kira since she invented it. Unless Nick wants to wear it.
Nah.
Okay. It's on Kira then.
Nick's
Right.
attunements are kind of entirely spent.
Yeah.
okay.
I believe you've printed a lot of. We've had lots of stuff made, so perhaps we can make use of that. Putting it on us.
I don't have any of those things with me.
If that was the case with both the robes I handed and the vessel I handed to Rebecca. That works.
It's like the only non-attunement item I could reasonably hand out is the Bomb Boozler.
Oh wait, actually, Nick could. I think he'd give it to Lowen. Nick could give Lowen his and spell quarterstaff that has fog cloud on it.
Oh yeah, you can. I think you could use it. You don't need to be a spellcaster to do that.
I'll give the Bomb Boozler to Rebecca just in case if things have to go hot. She has an attack option she can use from behind cover.
Let's see. And Nick can hand his wand of fireballs off to either Rebecca or not
That would
Rebecca,
be
to Kira or Polly.
the
Let's
Bomboozler
see.
was not attunement. Rebecca's attuned to both the robe and the vessel.
You know what I found the worst part about artificers is the fact that they're not officially able to be supported by third-party content, so none of the third-party spells work on it. Like chameleon skin, who can use that? Oh, it's gonna be no one.
Whoops.
Any biomancy spell, artificers can use.
Okay,
So that's where it originated from.
that is that's fair. Okay, let's look at biomancy spells. I can give out pins and needles as a spell scroll to someone. Don't know how useful that would be. Chameleon skin.
I
What
think
is it?
Nick will give, assuming Kira doesn't have 3 attunements yet, Nick will give Kira the Wand of Fireballs.
Yeah. Polly counts as a spellcaster too, and I think he has all his attunements. But
Oh,
yeah. So, he's there too if you need to spellcast
Maybe-
your attunements.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should give
okay.
Polly the fireballs.
yeah, I was about to say. Okay, then yeah, I'll give Paula the Wand of Fireballs.
Okay, it's, you probably do not wish for me to engage, but I will use it if needed.
Yeah, this is mostly as a, if needed.
Yeah. I think that's the only. Yeah, looking through all my stuff, I think that's all I can realistically give out that they don't already have access to.
See, I've got a Wand of Lightning here. 7 charges on it. Who's still not attuned?
I mean,
Yeah,
Polly
that's it.
still got 2 slots left, so
Yeah.
Polly could be the wand guy.
I gave one attunement to Kira and one attunement to Lowen, and that was it. And I'm kind of tapped on things. I've handed out 3 magic items.
I'm worried about handing both wands to Polly because it's 2 offensive items. We don't want him getting.
Well, it's also action economy wise. He could only use 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave Lowen
So-
I also gave
Wonderful.
Lowen the spelled quarterstaff.
Alright.
Did you give him
So-
the?
Who's Ivy going to be going with? Is she going to be staying back with the civilians or going forward with us?
Well, I don't mind ripping. Oh, I wouldn't mind staying back, but you probably need me to rip and tear through those things. But, knowing them, a lot of things are probably going to be resistant or straight up immune to poison.
Yeah, every single last one of those constructs are going to be that way. So I think it's better if you.
Well, the
If you hang
constructs are
back.
gonna be, but
The men
Shards.
hopefully won't be, but you never know. I've heard of these things called gas masks.
Well,
I doubt.
gas mask does not help against what I can do.
Oh, that's good.
And I feel like a bunch of people wearing gas masks to guard an airship is very bad news for the airship itself. Or the working conditions.
You see, you don't need to inhale poison dragon breath. It just eats away at your skin and causes blistering and boils your eyes.
But I think you and Kira are probably the strongest among the 4 of you, and I think if things go hot, I want to make sure that everyone's getting on that ship.
So stay behind.
So I think we want Ivy with us fighting. I think we'll need all the extra help we get.
Yeah, not to mention she can fly, and if worse came to worse, she could just carry us somewhere we needed to be.
And I can't. First of all, I am not a beast of burden. And second of all, I can't carry all of you.
No, I mean just one person, because, I mean, he points to the map. Because there's this crystal things over here, and there's this big old gap right here. So if we're going to get Nick over there, someone's going to need to bring him there, or he's going to have to do his little teleporty thing. But that uses a lot of magic, don't it, Nick?
Uh, give
Dimension
me a
door.
second. I know what you mean. Oh gosh, I have a sneeze that doesn't want to come out.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Whatever. I'll just. Nick says, "Well, yes, but just in case, I may as well ask this. Lowen, is it bright in there?"
Yes, it is. Of course it is, because they need to work on the ship.
Not as much. So yeah, I planned on using the sun feather shroud, and that's a much, assuming it doesn't wear out, that's a much better means of teleporting.
You can deactivate the ring of fire and the hatch in any order. It doesn't need to be done in a specific order.
Well, that means we just want to do it simultaneously, if you ask me.
We'll see how the situation evolves.
I think we're as prepared as we realistically can be. I think best I can do is make sure before we open the garage doors to get everyone invisible on one of the sides of the pier, so that way you won't be under fire until we're in the ship. And then we're probably going to need you to use those things we gave you.
I mean, well, we got this nice plan going here, but so the hatch is above everything, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay, why don't we just put everyone on the roof until it's time to go?
that's a bit obvious unless you have them hiding invisibly.
Also,
I
the
feel
roof.
like if we all are on, I feel like if we all go on the roof, we're gonna be spotted and considered trespassing on the roof.
Not us, them.
yeah,
He
I think
points to them.
It's a very tall facility. It'd be hard to get onto the roof, and you might be seen.
He points to Ivy.
she's going to get spotted by turning into a dragon in broad daylight.
Can't you turn people invisible?
They can't. I can, but we would drain me in order to make sure that they can stay locomotive. We could use the doorknob to get everyone up there, and I can make them invisible, and then leave everyone up there until the time comes. But then someone has to be able to cast Featherfall.
Yeah, it's a pretty big drop.
I do have a scroll of Featherfall that I forgot to use 24 hours ago.
I don't think. I don't
But
think.
I don't know. Let me go check on the Artificer spell list.
I don't think the drop from the sky plan is gonna work out.
I think it'd work. But alright.
Features.
The airship has the. No, it doesn't. It's completely done by. Still, that much of a drop and no safe landing. It's
Yeah.
Well, the ship flies.
We have to get inside the ship for it to fly with
Oh,
8
yeah,
people.
there's that part, ain't it?
Yeah, and we need the 8 people to
Be inside. We could do it as a means of getting everyone in there, but I think dimension dooring inside the ship would be better than falling onto the deck of the ship when everyone is already fighting up on the surface.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's as ready as we'll ever be.
And another thing I should warn about too is there are some Velger commands some aerial Pokemon who will pursue us for a short time until the ship gets going.
Noted.
Well, I hope that wand of lightning bolts has some charges left by the end of it. Then,
Because the ship goes faster the colder it gets, and as we gain altitude, it should start going faster.
All right, so we'll need to do some fighting off
maybe I
once
should
we
prepare,
reach the ship.
Make sure.
Once we start flying.
maybe I should prepare frost fingers so that way I can like cool the engine. Just
I think you need something like Cone of Cold for that to do anything, and even
Might
then,
have to
it's
do is
damaging the
even.
engine.
I
I
mean,
could always actually look into something like.
I don't have any good AoEs. I can cast frost fingers 4 turns in a row.
Unironically, I think it might be good to actually have hold person ready.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that when they're flying after us, they just fall.
Well, that was on the back of my mind, but not the main idea.
I mean, they don't necessarily die.
Malcolm doesn't.
Exactly. If Malcolm doesn't die, everyone can do it.
Malcolm is surprisingly good at landing from death-defying heights.
All right. But yeah, I think we're as ready as we're going to get, to be honest. And I think
Well, I think
when do we want to hit? Do we want to just hit tomorrow?
I was thinking, if not tomorrow, then very soon. We wanna get out as soon as we can, especially
Just need to let it-
considering the murder is still after a large number of everyone here.
I
Still need
would
to let Anna know.
I would agree. I would suggest you prepare whatever you need to be. Prepare any abilities that you need to prepare. Buy any items you think we'll need. I don't think we need much in way of navigation. Is well, all we have to do is go north. And
Right. I
the-
think
the ice continent is largely uncharted and unexplored, so once we get there, we'll be as blind as everyone else.
Remember to go get your cold winter clothing.
Oh, yes, I saw some things at the store I would like, actually, says Ivy. In fact, I'm probably going to go out and buy that now. See, my mother was a fool and just slept on coins when she didn't know you could trade some of it for stuff. In fact, that's what I'll be doing.
yeah. All right, everyone. Like I said, the murder's still being the murder, so be careful. But I think for now we should do our last minute shopping, and I think tomorrow we should begin our heist.
Well, we could, if you're worried about the murder, we could stay here. And we have strength in numbers, I think. Unless, if she's really a dragon and thinks she can handle herself. I'm saying we should stay here and maybe you should pick up our, your friends' things if they need any.
Yeah.
I think that'd be best too.
All right. Give us all the money you need for your items. We're gonna go get winter clothing. The three of you that actually use weapons and armor. This is the absolute final opportunity you will have to make them better. You should do that. That money won't be useful once we land there anyway.
Oh, I don't.
That's a good point.
As their NPCs, I have not tracked their money, and
Yeah.
I will say they
Well, we
kind
just
of.
Well, we'll say, Proteus was directing that to our fellow party members.
Yeah.
More just like it's assumed they'll be paying for their own cold weather clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have to go buy our own too. All right. How high of spell scrolls can we purchase?
You can purchase up to level 3.
Yeah, so no greater invisises.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to +1 something?
2,000 if it's
Okay.
a weapon, and 3,000 if it's armor.
Okay.
6,000.
And it cannot be magical.
Cannot
Right.
be magical.
I think your halberd or
Your
whatever
maul
you have,
is
that
not
has
magical, I
cleavage.
should point out.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Oh boy.
Oh baby. It's gonna have like plus 15 on its back end damage.
All right. So in the meanwhile, potion shop.
Let's see. Magic spell scrolls.
I gotta buy a glaive, and then I gotta upgrade each of those to +1, so that's gonna be 8,000 by itself.
You can
Jeez.
also +2 something too if you want.
How much does that cost?
So you have to already have +1'd it, but it
Actually,
it would be
4K.
4,000 more.
Ugh.
so 6,000 altogether.
6,000 to +2 weapon and 12,000 to +3 one.
I only have 8,000 monies.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
almost 9,000, but
Yeah. You could +2 it.
Does the I'm pretty sure it does, but does the ham scale breastplate count as a
It's magical.
magical?
Yeah, it's magical.
I thought
I
so.
think personally I would probably just +1 everything,
Yeah.
just for the versatility.
Right.
I'm like, for you, not a bad idea. I think Nick only uses 1 or 2 things. You might want to just upgrade your shield if you can. More AC is,
His shield is already +1.
yeah.
It's a +1
I'm-
shield. So
Like
you could
+2. would
so
be
you
like
could-
You could +2 it.
yeah, so you'd need it costs 6,000 to +2 it.
Yeah, which I do have the money. I'm debating on whether I want to +2 my shield or whether I want to get +1 to get some new armor and +1 that because, well, then again,
I mean, if your
I
current armor's
initially
good with the
planned to-
magic,
yeah, I initially planned to dual wield as Nick, but I haven't done that, and I don't think I'm gonna end up going down that route.
I mean, a +2 shield gets you to 20 AC.
No, it gets him to 22, doesn't
Isn't
No,
he
it
already
gets me
using
to
a shield?
20.
it? Okay. But with shield, you'd have 25, so that's a big deal.
Really good.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might just spend the 6,000 to get +2 shield.
Before we get too far and carried away, I'm gonna ask about the cost of like the cold weather clothing.
So the basic cold weather clothing is exactly what it says in the PHB.
Oh.
So it's 10 gold, but that is not for the right. Well, you guys don't know this.
Yeah.
But it's not for the. It protects you from the left side of the continent.
Yeah, no, we don't know about the magic stuff. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I am
But
asking about the
it
left side
adds
anyway.
+5 to your frost check.
Yep.
And anything else you have that gives cold resistance, you don't have to be attuned to it. You just have to possess it. Would add +5 more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that because Proteus
am.
doesn't know about that.
Yeah,
I'm
Nick
bothering
doesn't
with
know
the
it
cold
either.
weather stuff, so that's
So 10 gold for the cold weather.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Nick's gonna get some cold weather gear.
I don't think any of us would know about all the other stuff that
Yeah.
first party knows about.
Yeah.
That.
See, Nick's silver tongue is magic, and it's already +2, so I have nothing to really do with that.
I don't really have anything to get with armor or whatnot, so it's really a question of like, is there anything you guys need with potentially like 6,000 gold?
You could give me a +2.
You could +2 my armor if you want to.
You're going to hit 17 AC as
AC.
is.
Yeah, if
Is it
you.
already +1 or?
Yeah, it's already +1, so it is. It would be all of the 6,000. Not
Yeah,
an insignificant amount.
Because I was looking at the potions, and as much as some of those options are nice, I think you getting +2 armor is actually worth that investment, especially if it's going to be us two kind of working through the consoles and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll lend you the 6,000 to get that to a +2.
All right. Let me go. Creep into my
Well, not
inventory.
lend. Just paying for it.
Blackrock studded leather +2.
Just don't have any use for armor or
Perks of being a monk.
it's just Dante is very good at not needing any weapons or armor.
Malcolm hasn't used his Warhammer. How much does it cost to, or how much would it get to sell it?
It's usually half the price, and depending
Okay,
on
so 7.
depending on how much you've used it, but it sounds like you haven't used it, so you'd get 7.
Nope. Okay.
Wear and tear. Effectively just needing to be refurbished. All these just preparations.
Yep.
Yep.
I just realized
Which
something.
makes me feel
The Project Horizon things robots are probably made of metal, aren't they?
Oh, you think heat metal?
Hit him with the heat metal.
No,
But they're made of.
Both
I can't-
metal and organic parts.
Right.
And I can't switch my spell slots, and even if I could, fire is, which makes me realize why I carry around the fire.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking maybe of actually attuning, not just using it, but actually attuning to the ham scale breastplate, because I can make a metallic thing difficult terrain. Oh, and Screecher's my choice too. Oh, my attunement's really. Then again, my plan already. Nah.
Anything. I just need to double check my spells.
It's so weird. I'm like going into this pretty much. I'm going to be 50% my spells, 50% spell scrolls.
Yeah. This is like, I think this might be like our penultimate thing for snow. So, I'm leaving this wiggle room for preparing here.
Yeah, like I bought freaking Saloon's Viper just so that way I don't have to use Inspiring Leader on myself.
Why would you not want to use a sparring leader on yourself?
Because our NPCs need it. Rebecca especially needs it. I'm like, I did not think that thing would be coming in. Like, it's like, you can only target 6 creatures limit. Like, as soon as I picked it up, I don't know why I didn't think of this. Alright, and then I can make some spell scrolls of my own. What do I have prepared today that I want things of?
Both. life stage, general repose. Yep. You can speak with
that might be
dead.
smart. Instead of putting something into my spell book while I sleep, I'll just go and print out a save your butt spell scroll. Good thing it only takes 5 hours thanks to my quill. $1,000. I don't think I have $1,000 anymore. No. I don't.
Has all that money you got from the theater been used up?
Nick
All in
used a
preparation for
large
this.
chunk of it. Nick
All in
used a
preparation
very
for
large
this,
chunk
officially,
of
yes.
it. Well, he's still got 55,000. Not 55,000. 5,500. Yeah, 5,500 left, but
I've got
That's-
895.
I actually getting the armor upgrade was the first time I've really gotten a significant drop. So yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's what happens when plus 1, 2, 3 armor is available. Suddenly money has value again. It's crazy.
what does the potion shop have? Are we lucky enough that they have like superiors?
Let's see. It'll be a D4 -1.
Come on, luck.
I don't even have enough money to grab one.
The time is half. Dang.
They have 0.
Ah!
Anyone
That's unfortunate.
anyone want to loan me $300 or $100 between the three of you?
I can do that.
Okay. This is probably going to be how I saved Rebecca. So
But they do have the materials to make a superior healing potion, but you'd need to be spending the day making it.
Ugh.
I'll
Yeah,
make
I don't know if we can afford that time at this point.
Deceptive rescue.
I mean, is Dante doing anything else over the day aside from shopping?
I'm not going to be able to get enough time to get the book done, but I want to get more progress on it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, Quill. I thought Deceptive Rescue was 4th level.
Well, I've still got 895 gold if anyone needs it for anything.
I'm like, that just means I can make 2 scrolls of Deceptive Rescue instead.
Very good to have.
Right, so how much do you need? 300?
And they have 4 greater healing potions.
If you want, you can. How much does it cost to make a level 3 scroll?
I have exactly enough.
How much is greater healing cost again?
150.
Nick will take 2 of those.
All right.
I'll take the... You said there were 4?
Yeah, so there's 2 left now.
Okay, I'll buy the other 2.
I've got 3 regulars, 2 graders, plus the 3 graders in the contingency band.
And they have unlimited normal ones. They have a pretty plentiful stock.
I am a 3D printer of freaking Deceptive Rescue scrolls tonight.
So how much did you need from me, Fire Alley?
I should be able to cover it all because it's 3rd level, not 4th.
Okay.
That should be 7.5 hours. So pretty much almost for the entire rest of sleeping, I'm just gonna be robe of varying scroll after scroll of Deceptive Rescue, and I'll have 3 in the back pocket.
Oh, well, it's still like morning. Like 7 hours would only be like.
I guess.
Well, I'm assuming everything else I'm getting is like during the day when I'm shopping because I bought a bunch of stuff too.
Yeah.
The cold close was how much again?
10.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Better
And
up to that.
I guess Malcolm will make a superior healing potion with his day.
All right. It basically costs half the price. But
Okay, so that's...
let's see.
How much is... Yeah.
I think it's like 300, so it would be half of 300. Let me see what it is.
Okay.
Of superior healing. Where's superior healing? Right there. It's 450. 450 divided by 2 is 225. So 225 for the materials for you to make.
All right. I have 360 gold left, guys.
I'm like, that's 100 more than me.
You have herbalism, right? Or alchemist.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can make it. Kira also can do it because she is proficient in that stuff, and Rebecca is too. So they can make one if you buy it for them. Though.
I will do that.
I was about to say that. Nick's probably willing to do that too. So yeah.
Yeah. So if you 225, so it's basically the 450, and you can get 2 more if they spend their day making it.
Yep.
All right. Nick already deposited some of his money to that.
Yeah.
So did Malcolm. So who's holding on to the spears? The people that bought the materials?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, I guess I could make it too. I passed the class.
But aren't you? You're doing this? You're doing that in your sleep, right?
I'm making the spell scrolls while I sleep. During the day, I bought a bunch of scrolls. I don't know how much time it takes to buy scrolls.
No, I'm giving these guys the leeway to make something with their day. So, if you
okay, actually, I might want to go and say goodbye to Anna.
Definitely need to do that. Yeah.
I will probably quickly just, tell her that we're doing the thing.
Okay, so I don't have to. She's at the theater, and she's selling more merchandise. Well, yeah, I was telling you that before. I probably have no place being there.
Yeah, we thought that might be the case. However, we thought that you deserved to know that we're intending to leave soon. I won't tell you where or when in case that would jeopardize you.
Well, you already told me where you're going.
Well, you know where, but you don't know when or how.
Well, I have a feeling the how, because you told me that as well.
Yeah, well, we bounced around a few different ideas with that, but yeah. Well, it was good working with you, and thank you for helping save the theater.
Yeah, you're not half bad yourselves. It wasn't bad traveling with you. I'll miss Malcolm pulling my cart.
Yeah. Those simpler days.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see you again. I'm sure that if Ivy and I return, there is going to be demand for an encore. After all, this was the play's last production, right?
Oh no, we've got a sequel in the works, and we're working into like it's your children. That seems like a good cop out thing. Even though you died, you somehow made a kid. Whatever, it's still a work in progress. It's just kids are more marketable.
Yeah, well, guess we'll see where the trail runs. Well, good luck.
Yeah, you too. Say goodbye to the rest of everyone for me.
Will do.
You leave the theater.
That's, I guess, what Proteus will do with his day. That would probably took an hour just to walk over there, an hour to walk back.
You're pretty close to there, you know.
Like, oh yeah, we do live there now, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then after that, I guess I'll make my own potion. I don't how much potion can I get out of $278?
You could make a superior with 225.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Quick question: since did the NPCs here, will they have death saves if things go wrong?
Yes, they do. They will have them. Lowen didn't when he was at the gala because he wasn't an ally yet. But Now,
He's gained some degree of plot armor now.
yeah.
I granted him plot armor. What are you talking about? That's the second stipulation of deceptive rescue.
I'm putting on Aura of Life if things go bad.
Yeah, they have death saves now.
All right. In
Since-
terms of money, I have no money. I have $53.
If they're temporarily with you, they do not have death saves. But if these guys are sticking with you, then they do.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So everyone's waiting there. Ivy returns and she's wearing like a white a a winter clothing, very like a very beautiful and elaborate one. And I don't like telling people how their character feels, but she's wearing Wooloo wool from another Wooloo. Welcome.
Oh, could you, Ivy? I thought we had something special.
It was on sale. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. He gets up close to it and he's gonna try to figure out if it's McFluff brand or Reese brand.
Oh, it's Dewey McFloofy.
Oh, I don't know this one.
Luffy?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And the others were waiting in your abode as well. Well, Lo insists to you, well, I probably have to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you plan? It requires a card, which I have to open the front hanger. When do you plan to do this, or when should we meet up?
I think.
Tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously tomorrow, but
When's security lightest?
It's 24/7.
I had a feeling.
I'm like, we'll probably want to wait for a spill off. We want to make sure that whoever was just on is off the premises and that no one is going to be coming anytime soon. So
in the
whenever
middle,
that happens, that's when we'll hit.
middle of the shifts, not during a rotation.
Yeah, probably an hour into a shift, I would say.
The shift changes happen from 6 a.m. and then again at 2 p.m. and then at 10 p.m. and then back to 6 a.m.
Then we'd probably want to hit at 7 a.m., I would say.
Where should I meet you, or what should I do in preparation?
Let's see. I need city map.
You need city map. Okay. Let's open city map. Boom.
Okay, city map. All right. So the airship hangar is over here. So he's gonna be over here. We're somewhere over here. So I think we would likely
You're
want
here.
to meet him around this bridge here.
Okay. So we're not going to
This
take
way.
we're not going to take the lightning rail.
I don't. We could.
Maybe we
took
should.
the
I
lightning
mean,
rail. We'll go all the way around, right in front of the hangar.
Because it's going to take some time to navigate the city.
That's
yeah,
true.
we should take the lightning rail.
Yeah, I don't want us getting mugged on the way. Okay, we'll take the lightning rail.
So we'll want to meet.
I mean, we just have to
Just meet right at the.
we just meet at your brother's statue right there.
Yes.
little.
That concerns me too, is they stole those perpetrators at the gala stole a statue of my brother.
entirely of diamond.
I don't know
Yeah,
to what end.
Dante
I
seems to think that it's to revive someone.
No, that was me.
Hmm.
I don't think the size of the diamonds determines anything to do with reviving someone. I think they just
I-
sold it for the.
It's
The
either for
value
the
of it.
money or for the spell casting potential. I want to remind you, there was a lot of druids there. They share a lot with clerics.
don't think they're. My guess is they did it both for the money and to send a message.
Well, either way, I hope Claw buys himself some stellar tomato soup from the Loomhall Hotel.
But in any case, we are to meet at the statue at the lightning rail too.
Yep.
I think that is easiest.
7 a.m.
I worry it's too close that you'll be spotted and
He's good at concealing
Potentially.
himself.
Yes, I've learned many things traveling abroad.
I hope that people can learn things from you from traveling abroad.
I hope so too. But in any case, I will wish you a good night.
Yeah.
Prepare well.
Stay safe out there.
I will. And the little Litleo leaves out your front door. So are we spending the night at your place? Says Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I already skipped a day of school. Or, well, I skipped a day of the Hallowed Flames.
We're about to be skipping a lot of days. If you want to say you're like a quick goodbye or something, we'll be passing.
Nah, I
Buy
think
it.
it's better if she just doesn't say nothing.
I think it's better too, but
Because they're going to ask where she's going if she says goodbye, and then she's going to be like, I can't tell you, and they're going to be like, oh, you're not telling us, so you're not telling the truth. That's a bad thing, and then it's just going to cause a whole bunch of problems.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
why
I
don't
think-
talk to them.
I think it's best if we all hang here because the murderer is less likely to try something with a large group. We already made that very clear that trying something with just us here is a bad idea.
so Ivy says with her new pristine white Wooloo coat. So we're just going to open the front door and attack them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was
have the
hoping
plans
for a
of the
more
whole
elegant
place.
solution, but sometimes the Malcolm way is the only way. At least if you want to be fast.
I guess the nice thing is we have a way in, even if it's so blatantly direct. It's either that or we would have been taking extra time wondering where to go, and every minute that would have passed of us doing that just means more and more security. This plan, as much as it is very much a what's the word?
Malcolm plan.
Malcolm plan, a blitz. It should have the least resistance in a weird way of thinking about it.
Just remember, we're not there to just beat up everyone and dance over their
No.
corpses. We're there to
No.
do as the kid said and push buttons and take off.
Yeah.
Planning.
Our
I'm
objective is clear. I'm not planning on sticking around.
planning on finding any magic that would let me just hold them in place, prevent them from having to find themselves on the wrong end of things.
And if what he says is true, all we'll have to deal with is an airstrike force. Whatever. And then the ice continent should be smooth sailing.
I even thought that if one of them's near the console, I could always just attempt to command them to open it.
Yeah. No, the plan is definitely not beating them up. The beating them up part is mostly just
In defense.
a means. Yeah,
It's
defense.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose for phase 1 of this, I could just make literally everyone invincible or invisible. It'd be quite taxing, but we would get in and be able to open that first room
But if you do
without
fight
getting
them,
shot.
if you do fight them, then down them as fast as you can.
Yeah, of course. Let's not spread out our shots too much.
No.
Try and take down as many as we can as fast as we can, because the less pieces on the board, the less we'll have to deal with.
One guard taking pot shots is a far lesser problem than 5 of them getting in the way and preventing you from doing anything with those buttons.
All right, well, get a good night's sleep. Because tomorrow we fly.
Yeah.
So
Fighting
I
flames tomorrow.
got a question.
What?
It's more for these guys. I know you don't care, Ivy, but what about Skipper?
Our butler?
I think we.
I mean, I know we ain't bringing him with us, but are we just gonna leave him here? I mean, we just left him in the panic room, and I mean, are we just gonna do the same thing to him again?
Well, Giovanni will deal with him.
I was about to say, I think we'd tell you take orders from Giovanni now and then.
Yeah, Anna knows where we live, and I've told her that we're leaving, and so she'll probably want his services after we're gone.
She's probably gonna tell him to pull the card, ain't she?
Push-ups are good for you, I've heard.
Well, are you blaming me not telling her?
No.
Yeah. Like, why do we need her? Why do we even consider bringing her?
Because we didn't have anyone else to really consider at the time.
I guess so. But then you got more. At least these people look like they know what they're doing. Hey, I do know what I'm doing, Rebecca says. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anna was mostly just an acquaintance we met long ago, and as such we could trust her. As much as we know that, like, she didn't want to necessarily go, it's just...
Well, let's see. We've
solve
got
that problem.
Let's see. We've got, including the president's kid brother, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if 2 people die, that's bad. If 1 person dies, that's okay.
We ain't letting anyone die.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Besides,
If
I got
2
this
people
thing.
die, we all die.
Yes. let's head to bed. Let's see. Well, no, we're going to be successful. Definitely going to be successful.
Don't worry about the questions of will or will not.
We're just going to do what we do.
Yeah, our focus should just be on task ahead.
Make sure you prepare all the good magic spells, okay?
It's been in the back of my mind this whole time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna crash on my coins. Hey, could you stuff it in that bag, Malcolm? I want to bring that with me too.
Okay.
After I sleep on it.
All right. How much money do I need to put in the bag of holding?
She has 12,000 there.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Ivy stash.
Gonna mark that down as hers.
Got it.
All right.
Boy.
And then I will have 8 hours pass for a long rest. You're probably going to bed a little earlier today.
Probably, yeah.
Started swapping some spells, took some notes for this, so it shouldn't take too long. But yeah. I guess for when we wake up, it's going to be... I'm going to just dispense the temp HP on all of the NPCs.
Okay, Lowen isn't here, though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, the 4 NPCs will get 12 temporary hit points, and then I'll give the last sets out to Malcolm and Dante.
Okay. Did you have a speech in mind for when you before you set out on this big mission?
I guess Proteus will more or less say that I'm glad that we were able to show that we're here to change things for the different. The lives that we live that other people tried to force on us are not the lives that we are choosing to live. And the theorem is going to start having to pay for all the crimes that they have committed, and we're going to set them on a better path.
Very good.
And yeah.
I was waiting for the last little wham line there. That's why.
the last wham line.
Yeah.
Where it's just we're going to be the ones that bring it out, and
Yeah.
this will be the last day that the theorem has any say over the skies.
Yeah. And they all give you a nod and feel invigorated. Oh, I don't know what Malcolm and Dante feel. But...
Malcolm's thinking of clouds.
When he said sky.
Yep.
Do Malcolms live up there?
You know, I was literally just about to say
Is that the promised land?
Oh my god.
Oh, you've got him thinking now.
No.
Dante is just thinking of what's coming and trying to make sure that everyone does stay safe.
All right. Well, let's move out.
Right.
All right. You're all taking the lightning rail?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. Well, that'll be 10 gold from everyone.
The last 10 gold.
Well, except for Nick and Proteus. Our
Yeah,
things
didn't spend
matched.
everything.
Our lightning rails stuff managed to last.
Yep.
About that.
The course of an urban,
Really thought that was going to run out.
an urban D&D setting. All right. Yeah, so you take it and you arrive at the stop a little, pretty much like 7 on the dot. And if you leave it, let's see, 15, 30. So you leave a little after 6 a.m. and then you arrive there. You see Lowen kind of disguised with a little bit of a hood on. Still just normal. It's kind of like casual, like, you know, if someone's like wearing a black hoodie up and yeah, hands in pocket. It kind of looks like that, but he's not in very. In fact, he was dressed that way when you saw him the other day too. But he's waiting over by the statue.
You ready?
Yeah. We're going to be going through the front. We have quite an entourage here. Remind me what we should do when we open that front door.
Our plan guy burped.
Our plan guy burping.
That's a really nice coat, Ivy. Oh, thank you. I got it for 200 gold.
You spent 200 gold on that? I thought you said you got it on a discount.
That was the discount.
We got ours for 10 gold.
That's just, yeah, those are just schlubby winter clothing. I got pristine, fancy cold weather clothing.
And how much protection is it going to offer you?
It offers about the same amount of protection, but I look better.
Yes, that's exactly what we need.
Well, that's exactly what I need.
If you're gonna do what we're gonna do, you gotta look good doing it.
Exactly. Why have you been spouting the most wisdom lately?
Oh. Maybe it's the rock I ate.
Well, I think you should eat more rocks.
Okay.
No.
Malcolm, don't.
If we find any more of that meteorite, let's not do that, Malcolm.
And Akira says, and are you totally positive you'll be able to, like, I know what you guys are capable of, I've seen it, and perhaps everyone else here has. Do you really think you can keep us all in one piece doing what we're doing?
It's my job.
We
I wanna
somewhat
make sure people stay
managed.
safe.
We somewhat managed ironically, a practice round, quote unquote, during the gala. So this isn't exactly something we are unused to.
Proteus can't keep you out of harm's way. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that no one dies.
Ivy
I'm
says,
promising you that.
now that you mention it, that was like some sort of like divine force, like almost preparing you for what we're doing here. Huh.
I
Oh,
guess
On one hand, that's good. On the other hand, that's scary because it means we're doing it again.
Yeah, and it's almost like to say this one's for keeps.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, I'm just saying how it is.
I plan on mostly keeping my magic open for healing, and as much as healing as I can. So
that actually reminds me, says Polly. There's a superstition that none of this is real, and we are just pawns by gods who roll dice to determine our fate. Much like that game you were playing.
You've been talking to the pink cat, haven't you?
No, he's an anomaly in my system. It's very strange why when I put him in there, all the data I compiled from your character sheet, but I haven't been consulting with him. No.
Well, maybe you should. He's pretty smart sometimes.
He's been at the strangest. He seems to be staring at me while I'm observing the world.
Yeah, it sounds like something he'd do.
It could just be some bugs I need to iron out.
I guess he won't like being considered a bug who is ironed out.
Well, he's not real, so don't worry. He can't hurt you. He can't hurt you. Renniel's not real. He can't hurt you.
Renniel's not real. He can't hurt you.
That one ain't real.
Did Proteus go off to get some snacks? I wanted to discuss that with him. So,
I think he did.
Yeah.
Have to pause.
Yeah. Pause.
well,
Well, if you had to ask me what we're gonna do, I'd say that you guys should probably like hide around the corner. We'll try to get a room for you guys to duck into and stay hidden.
Proteus was going to
And
find a way to
Proteus-
make you truly hidden.
Yeah, I think Proteus was going to be like, before we open the door, he was going to make you guys invisible. We all go in, we do our thing while you guys are sort of hidden at the entryway, and then he was going to, once we reached the airship, he was going to doorknob you in, but I'm not 100% positive that was the actual thing.
I just want to get everything. I want to be in position before we start this all up.
I think the position is around Proteus at the beginning, but
Your job will be the crystals.
Yeah, just in case he wanted to do something before we open the door.
yeah. That's what I think the plan is, but
All right. Well, he's not back, so I think we're just gonna end here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little anticlimactic, but
Whoops.
next time won't be. It'll start.
yeah,
off
next time won't be.
All right. Well, the end is near.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time on Pokemon Snow. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.